All right, guys, welcome.
I was expecting the players, not us.
Yeah, so welcome to round 4 here.
We have a win-in for top 8.
Yeah, this should be a win-in for top 8. The winner of this gets to double draw if they want to, or they can just draw and play. We're looking at X1 and 1 to make top 8, and maybe 1 or 2 X2s get in. We're not sure yet. We can tell you that by the end of round 5.
We can tell you when we get standings.
When we get the standings.
I know, at round 6.
Yep. So we are looking at, we're going to have Taylor Gunn on camera again. He's on Red Black Aggro. We saw them last round. Then he's on against Luke Browning, who I believe is on Green Black Constrictor. To be honest with you, I just saw green cards and Bristling Hydra. So
that's good enough,
he
right?
could be on the Green Blue Hidana's Climb deck. That seems like a Luke deck.
Is that the Flying Hydras?
Basically, he's going to make Flying Hydras.
Yeah!
He could be on that. I don't know. We'll find out.
No, Luke's trying to win, I feel like.
That deck's literally just got second at a GP.
Did it really?
Yeah, Aaron Barrich.
Oh, Snakes and Ladders?
Is that what he called it?
That's what Jadine called it, and she wrote an article.
Yeah, that's the deck like, he worked on it too. I don't know if they worked together. I think it was more like a parallel working together thing, but...
No, I wouldn't mind working with Jadine on a deck once.
I don't think I've ever had an interaction with her. She seems cool, but...
She writes arguably the best articles on SCG.
That is true. If you guys want to read some hot articles, Jadine's articles are great.
They're great.
Yeah, but so we are just getting ready to... Oh, never mind. We're here. These are not Kev brothers. So we have, Luke on Green Black Constrictor versus Taylor on Red Black Aggro.
Yep.
I think this is a good matchup for Luke. I think this is where basically he wants to be, especially with no one-drop from Taylor. Do we have a snack?
Snack good.
I don't think he has a snack.
Oh, yes, he does.
He does have a snack, and we're going to play the snack.
Snack good.
Taylor, do you have the Abrade / Lightning Strike?
He needs to.
Well, what can Luke follow this up with? Rascatan,
Walking Ballista?
8th Register Ballista, and what's that block card in his hand?
Resix Attempt?
No, there's another block card. There's an Aether Hub for a 3rd land. Maybe it was a Swamp. I don't know. So here, let's see. We're going to, with the trigger on the stack, we're abrading it. I like that. Make sure Luke only gets one energy. Yep.
Can we represent the energy?
So we will get to represent the energy, but this is competitive REL, which means players do now need to keep track of energy via paper and pencil. So maybe we can get in. They're getting energy here. Yep, there we go. But they still
like
need to
this
keep
is
track
for
of it
us,
themselves.
not
yes,
them.
Correct.
They're supposed to keep track of it themselves.
Yep. And so Taylor's hand here. He's got a shock. He's got a 3rd and 4th land. Wait, yeah, it's a Field of Ruin. He's playing Field of Ruin. I like it. Looks like we have an on-crop Crasher, another mountain, 2 shocks, a Kenra, and a Phoenix.
Oh, baby, a Phoenix?
That's a pretty good hand for Taylor here.
Taylor Swift, 5 foot of fury. Yep, this Taylor Gunn is Taylor Swift, 5 feet tall.
That's funny. So, did we draw the 4th land here for Luke? Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, we're really going to like to go Constrictor into Ballista. Here, I think we have to play the Branch Walker.
And hope for the best.
Yeah. I do like how he's tapping his lands here, because he has the energy to use this.
I don't think you want this.
Chupacabra. As good of a card it is, I do not think you want it here. You have a lot of powerful cards in your hand. You want to hit your land drops.
Well, he disagrees.
Okay. I don't agree that we're keeping a spell we can't cast. We also don't have a good follow-up for next turn besides the Walking Ballista, which isn't a great follow-up.
He's an Aether Spore Harvester. He's fine.
I mean, not really. I mean, so we can play a Snake, I guess, which is, like, fine. But then we're still not guaranteed to draw a land to either cast our Chupacabra. You just have this Phoenix. Like.
So what Luke can do here, he can crew the Aether Spore Harvester, attack, and if Taylor blocks, he can...
Taylor never blocks. I'm sorry. But there's no reason Taylor should block there.
Well, like I was saying...
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
If Taylor does... I said if, I didn't say will. All Luke could do was, like, play the Ballista.
Kill the token.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Taylor has no reason to block there whatsoever.
I say play Snake.
Yeah, you should play Snake. Gives you better follow-up next turn if you have to just play the Walking Ballista because you don't draw a land.
And like
that's what we decided to do. It's a shiny snack.
the foil Snake. Oh god. The
But
foil Snake.
this is gonna be a really good turn for Taylor here. Draws a black land. He's gonna braid the Snake, play the
Second to
Kenra.
braid.
Or you just make it so this can't block, and then we just get attacked
Yeah,
for 9.
because he has no reason to abrade right now.
Yeah. I mean, you could play around Blossoming Defense, which is a card that Luke definitely could run here.
Oh yeah.
But let's see. You could also abrade the Aether Sphere Harvester, which is probably the play. And you find Jade Light Ranger here, so play that. We probably have to kill the Snake in response.
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
don't think we can let Luke get a 6/5. Well, it depends on what Luke does here, because Taylor did not exert the on-curve crasher, and he has double shock in hand, so he is presenting a lot of lethal damage. So here we play the Jade Light Ranger, and we have to see, let's see what Taylor does here. We're going to shock the Jade Light Ranger in response. Okay.
Alright.
And then I like this from Taylor. So he gets the land. We explore again. We get another land.
Man, those have been.
But now Taylor can abrade the Harvester.
Yeah, this game.
Then shock the Branch Walker. And then exert the on-curve crasher on the Whining Constrictor. That's 9 point of damage coming through. So that should be game here.
Yep.
Luke does not have anything like a Fatal Push in his hand. Although Taylor doesn't know that. So going for lethal might not be the best thing in the world. But he's also just getting rid of threats while he does it. So that's probably still fine. I would have preferred to abrade here just because it's a little more mana efficient. Only reason. It's not a huge deal.
Okay. I was like, is there a reason why? Like a decent.
It's just more mana efficient if you
Mom
draw.
and pop. I meant mom.
Like,
Yeah.
if you drew Hazaret here,
Oh yeah.
then you can just. You could have shocked this turn and played Hazaret.
All right.
Also because Luke. Because Taylor knew about both the forest and the swamp, I think Luke should have played the forest here. He doesn't have the Blossoming Defense, but he does get to represent it.
Yeah.
And that at least gives Taylor a minute to pause and think about what he has to do. But Taylor's going to take game 1 here. Red Black Aggro getting game 1 on Green Black Constrictor. I'm very interested to see if Luke has Cartouche of Ambition in his board. It's a really good card. So it's 2 black for an enchantment aura Cartouche.
All right.
That gives the creature +1/+1 on lifelink. And when it enters the battlefield, you can put a -1/-1 counter on target creature.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's a card that's really good in this matchup, especially if we're trying to make big things, which we're a Snake deck. We're trying to make big things.
Snake deck make big things.
Yep. And then Taylor here, I expect to go more towards Flyers, Glorybringers, Rickon, Phoenix, Chandra, Hazaret. Hard to answer threats make Luke fight on multiple axes. Kind of been the theme of Standard right now, is trying to make your opponents fight on multiple axes. That's why a card Voracious Contempt is so popular right now, because it covers all if not, or most if not all of them.
Yeah. Because a lot of hard to deal creatures and planeswalkers. It's like the best removal spell, basically.
I'm hesitant to say it's the best removal spell because it's 4 mana, which is a lot to pay for a removal spell, and that's part of the reason I don't think Green Black Constrictor's in a great spot right now, but I do think the card Blossoming Defense is. When people are playing 4 mana for a lot of the removal, getting to counter that for 1 mana and pumping your creature is very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it'll be interesting what these players do here. While these players are celebrating, I just want to give a quick shout out to our different forms of social media here at Top Deck Productions. We have a Facebook page that is facebook.com/TopDeckProductions. And then we also have our YouTube page where any of the replays, if you want to catch that awesome Mardu Vehicles versus Blue Black Control, Justin Gemming versus Bernie Wen, we saw round 2. You can go check that out on our YouTube page, youtube.com/TopDeckProductionsStream.
Yeah. I'm so surprised how long Justin was in that game.
I mean, when you top deck 3 unlicensed integrations
With an artifact in play.
with an artifact to play, you're going to stay in a game for a really long time.
Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, Pummeler's still a deck. It's not that great of a deck, but it is still a deck.
Thank you,
And
Belfo.
people do need to respect
Bespo.
it.
For the follow.
Yeah, and then if you guys do want to help us contribute to the stream, stuff like that, we do have a Patreon page. So patreon.com/TopDeckProductions.
Oh, yeah.
That is currently the only way to sign up for our Thursday Night Modern League.
Yep.
How'd you do? Are you commentating that?
Yeah, I'm
Sorry.
commentating, man.
I actually get to play on Thursday. I'm excited.
All right.
Don't know what I'm playing yet.
All right.
Probably going to be Blue Eye Control.
All right. You can't use my Jaces because Bernie's using them.
Is he using all of them?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well, I'm screwed. I don't know where I'm getting Jaces.
You want to borrow Jun?
No, I don't like playing Juns. What is he playing that needs all 4 of your Jaces?
Bernie Lynn. Whatever Bernie Wynn plays.
All 4 Jaces? You don't play 4 Jaces. I'm only able to play 2.
Don't take that up with me. He asked first.
Lame. Well, I could have also played Team or Twin. But
Don't you need nobles?
I could borrow this from Connor.
All right. Oh, yeah, you do.
But I wouldn't even need. I would need Jaces for that too. So
How many?
3.
You went up and Jace needed.
That could play Jaces turn 3.
You can just borrow Jun for me.
I mean, I might have to.
I have it built.
I mean, if I can't find Jaces, I'll just probably do that.
I mean, I don't.
Sounds like fun.
Dude, don't you want to BBE into like a Liliana?
I don't. I want to cast Gideon of the Trials into Jace the Mind Sculptor.
I want to punch you. I don't know why.
But yeah, so now we hear our modern lamentations. That this is the affable Taylor Gunn on stream here.
I guess so. Yeah.
When was he called affable?
Never.
I feel like that's probably just something John Douglas has said at some point on
And
Tuesday nights.
Gideon.
Yes, this man, Trampoline Tates, he knows what he's about.
Tails.
What? Oh, Trampoline Tails. I'm sorry, I thought that was a T, not an L.
Man, I can see that thing a lot worse than you can. I can read that better.
Blue White is just good right now.
Well,
So good. There.
Hey.
Thank you very much for following.
The only thing I don't like about Blue White is if the opponent resolves a Jace, they can just.
I detention sphere it.
Well, that gets awkward if you have a Jace.
I attack it with a Gideon.
I'm just saying for the Blue White control, there's more awkward instances. Like it's like one of the more awkward control decks to deal with opposing Jaces.
Yeah, but Jace kind of sucks right now.
Yeah, give it like 3 to 6 months.
Well, I need to play in 2 weeks.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. You guys are playing Titan Shift.
You all really can't see my face right now, but I'm like, dear God, I would never touch Titan Shift in my entire life.
No, man, you don't have to think. It's great.
Sounds horrible. All right, but so we have Gunn Taylor here. He's got one of his 1-drop. It's not a great 1-drop, but it's a 1-drop.
You have a turn 2 Snake again? I really
let's see.
What is this hand?
This is Land's Winding Constrictor, or not Winding Constrictor, Rescue Attempts Walking Ballista.
I don't think it's that good.
The 2 Walking Ballistas, I'm sorry.
All right, it got better.
Slightly.
I would kill this monkey, maybe.
No, you don't really care about the monkey.
Kenra, though.
Although, if I'm Taylor, I probably do use this monkey to kill this Walking Ballista. Oh, no, okay. Not if you're playing Scrappy Scratch. If you're playing Kenra, I definitely would have.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a snake. Turn too late.
Yep.
Oh, so it looks like we're going to play the snake, and then we're going to Aether
Hub.
Hub.
Get
Good
2 energy.
sequencing. Good sequencing, Luke.
I'm so proud of you. Man, if you had a snake this turn, there'd be like this walking list would be a 2/2.
I think if you play the snake this turn, Taylor would have killed it with the Fanatical Firebrand and the shock in his hand.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, we're going to trade the Fanatical Firebrand for the Walking Ballista here. I like that play.
Yeah. I think
you don't want to give Luke the opportunity to grow it.
I think this is the snakes just want to get it braided.
Most likely.
Depends if Taylor wants to.
I think you want to.
If he wants to develop his board, I can.
So you can play Encore Crasher here, but then if Luke just goes untap, play, Walking Ballista, X equals 2, gets 3. And yes, this is a REL. It's a competitive REL, so they do have to keep track of energy on paper instead of dice. We're just using dice for the camera's sake.
Yeah, it's for us. And
honestly,
you guys.
now that this changes in effect, I think we should just get overlays. So like kind of where up the life totals are, make like an energy counter. You can also have it be an infect counter if you needed it.
I mean, it's not going to be in standard much longer, right?
What, energy?
Yeah.
It's still going to be around until like the fall. Because Kaladesh does not rotate with Dominaria.
Boom. Well, we got a energy counter for you guys.
So yeah, here's a Walking Ballista for 2. This is exactly why I think Taylor should have definitely have a braided instead of playing Encrypt Crasher.
Oh yeah, I'm not
I'm just
saying
gonna shock this.
Kill the.
I mean, yeah, you kill the scrap here. You don't want to deal 2 damage to Taylor's face. That doesn't do anything.
No, it doesn't.
But I do not believe Taylor has the 4th land here.
He does.
He does?
Yeah. It's
so the far left card.
It's a Dragon's Call Scummit.
Oh, okay.
But Luke does have the Contempt in hand to deal with
pretty good. Well, so I don't think we run out the Hazard yet now, though. So, yep, we just smack for 3. Should have represented fail to push Taylor. What are you doing?
Glint Sleeve is nice.
Glint Sleeve is not bad.
I mean,
the card's not great in the matchup. The body's kind of irrelevant, and the losing life to draw cards normally is not what you want to be doing. Hopefully Luke does not think he's behind enough that he has to Veracity this Encrypt Crasher, because that's going to work out very poorly for him. I think he just plays Siphon here and passes. He is just going to pass in general, so he's worried about a Hazaret.
That's fair. I respect that.
Yeah, if Taylor has to draw a land to be able to play an attack with Hazaret, but I like this play here from Taylor. This obviously smells like a Veracity Contempt, and we're going to see Luke fire that off here, which is going to work out not great for him. And Taylor also gets to get back a Scrounger this turn. So Luke goes to... goes to 15, then goes down to 12. So Luke is gonna be at 1.
What?
Well, no, he's gonna be at 1 if he doesn't chump block. So we play this. We play the Glint Sleeve Siphoner. And then Taylor can end a turn, get back Scrap Heap Scrounger. And then untap, play Hazaret. If he does a shock here, this could be real good. Kindling Phoenix is not shock, but it's still very good. We play this. Attack, exert the Encrypt Crasher on the Glint Sleeve Siphoner, because that's the one you don't want him to trade off.
Yep.
And Luke's essentially forced to trade here. If he doesn't, he goes to 1.
What does he get rid of? What would he
I think you have to trade.
Kill the you know, the Scrap Heap.
Yeah, because he can't get it back. He doesn't have a creature in the yard.
Yeah.
And the Encrypt Crasher exerted, so you get to live a turn. You take 8, go to 4.
Yeah.
So Luke needs to draw gas here.
It's very possible.
Veracity Contempt's what he really wants to see.
It's possible Luke can get back in this game.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying it's possible.
So the real question is, Luke has to think, does he want to draw a card, extra card here?
I would.
I think he has to, because really the only way he stays in this game is if he answers Hazaret. If he never answers Hazaret, then it doesn't matter what your life total is. You're just going to die to it.
You know, greatness at any cost, right?
Thanks, Bob. So yeah, I think he should go to 3, draw a card, draw an extra card here.
He's thinking hard.
I mean, it's a hard decision. You going to 3 against a red deck, especially one that has Lightning Strike, is very relevant.
Oh yeah.
But it doesn't leave him just dead to the Encrypt Crasher. It doesn't leave him just dead to the... I mean, he's dead to the Hazaret either way. He's dead to a Glory Bringer off the top either way.
Oh yeah.
So...
What's going on?
I think... I don't know. So, it looks like he just drew for turn. As of right now, that... Oh,
okay.
no. So he goes to 3. As of right now, the Glint Sleeve Siphoner draw makes it so he doesn't die. He can chump block. He's also now He's still dead to Lightning Strike. He's still dead to Shock.
He's dead to a lot of things.
He's not dead to a land.
Well, any like burn, he's dead because
Yeah.
he gets.
He's
Taylor can
not dead to a Kenra or an on-crop Crasher now. And whoa, that was another Phoenix, so that's just pretty good. Attack here. Yeah, chump block. And what you got, Luke? And then Luke, I don't think should draw another card here. Yeah, so Merfolk Branchwalker is not gonna do
and
it.
that will be game.
That's gonna be it. Luke Browning is gonna lose this one to Taylor Gunn. Red Black Aggro is going to take this match.
And probably go and top it.
Yeah, Taylor Gunn should probably be in top 8 now, so congratulations to him. We should be able to get that actually confirmed next round, but I think that there's only going to be 2 XOs afterwards.
No.
So, welcome back to the booth here, guys.
Yep.
We're gonna try to find another feature match for you guys. Just man, we'll see if Matthew Minier or our, I'm just gonna call him our floor spotter now. Billy Caminas can find that for you. Yeah, so it's interesting to feel here. As we said, there's a lot of blue-black control. We had actually a blue-black control mirror last round. That's why it went to time. We ended up drawing Bernie Wen, who you saw on camera round 2, and then a Jake Valentine, who is currently 2-1. Apparently we have another match. We have Mardu Vehicles Mirror.
I'll guess one player is Justin Gebbin.
My guess is going to be Justin Gebbing versus Patrick Kenkel. See, is there any other Mardu players? I know they're both on Mardu. Those are the only Mardu players we know of, so that's my guess.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good guess, I guess.
Yeah, I do know Patrick Kenkel has Regal Caracals in his board, which is something I haven't seen on Mardu that recently, so I like that. This could be good in the mirror. It's multiple bodies. Doesn't deal with Heart of Kieran, but still works.
Yep.
Were you at SCG Baltimore in 2017? Trampoline Tails is asking you.
No.
No? Okay. He either played you or someone who looked a lot like you.
Someone that looked like me.
Yeah. Baltimore's a little far for us.
You know, there's one good reason to go there, though.
What?
Lucas.
Lucas lives in Seattle. That's literally the opposite side of the country. Although he does have friends in Baltimore, so he still might go.
Yeah, see?
Okay, but yeah, I mean, like, it's a lot less likely now.
No, he still might go.
Apparently you have a doppelganger.
That's fine. I will be playing Cincy, though, if you're going.
Yes, we will both be playing in Cincy. Not on the same team, but...
Yeah, we hate each other.
Who are you teaming with? You're teaming with...
Jack Cromer.
Okay,
and Jonathan Orr.
Yes, okay. I know that name. I would recognize him if you pointed him out to me, but...
Who?
Jonathan Orr. Isn't he from Columbus?
No. My team switched up.
Your team switched up a lot then.
Well, it's because like
talked.
Min originally, he had a wedding. His wedding's coming up, so he decided he couldn't do it.
Yep.
And my standard player got switched on to Jack Cromer. Jack is a local around here.
Yeah. What do you know? What modern deck you're playing for that yet? Probably John. I feel like you're gonna play John.
Yeah. I don't like how Team Rapalo is right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm also our modern player. I'm probably gonna play. Oh, looks like we're going to the match. So
holy,
I'm just psychic. I'm just psychic. It's like they're the only two here.
Hey, there could be 2 more.
There could be not at this high table. I think we have basically everyone who is on the higher tables. There's one tokens player that I don't know who they are. Yes, we have the Marty Vehicles Mirror. Looks like Justin got game 1 over Patrick, so we're going into game 2 here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm also gonna be a modern player. I'm playing probably blue-white control, unless we should be able to find Jaces. I think we've all decided that if we don't have Jaces by then, we're each just buying a Jace.
Yep.
And like Masters 25 will be out by then, so
yeah, and
it should go down.
I think if my Jaces are free, you know, you can always borrow them.
Yep. Yep. Jund's a really good deck right now. Bloodbird Elf made that deck. If you watch the, if you're looking for some modern action when we're not streaming, because obviously you should come watch us.
Yep.
But the Magic Online Championship Series, the World Championship for Magic Online right now, is featuring modern, and there's a lot of Jund. I think like at least a quarter of the field, maybe more, is Jund.
Say that a year ago and you'd be crazy.
Yeah, but nope. We got BBE.
Yep.
So this is a decent start for both players. We have 2-drop for Patrick, and we have 1/2 for Justin.
Veteran Motor is so good.
Veteran Most is very good. I remember when Marty Vehicles wasn't playing that card. Now, granted, that was around the time of Sahili Rai and Countercat. Or no, Copycat, not Countercat. That's a different deck.
Most.
But yeah, so Justin's hand's looking a little land heavy.
Oh yeah, Countercat is the Nikado deck.
Yeah. Another deck
me.
I want to try with Jason in it. I want to try to build Countercat again.
I don't think it's that good.
You never know. Let's try. So we have Disintegration, taking out the Veteran Motorist, and putting those to 14. That's a pretty low life total.
But you know what he
for
doesn't
the first
expect?
turn.
You know what he doesn't expect?
Aether Harvester? What was not expect?
The Aether Harvester.
Oh, okay. Actually, that's something I actually would expect.
I actually thought Justin was going to play the second Veteran Motorist.
Nah, I like getting this Harvester in play. It's pretty good in the matchup. It forces Patrick to have something like a Braid, which I don't think he does. I think his hand might be just lands and Hazaret.
And another card.
And the other card looked like a vehicle. This is an aggressive attack. This basically would...
a Braid.
If I'm Justin, like, yeah, that means he has a removal spell for the Aether Harvester.
Yep.
I actually think I wouldn't have tried to block there because of the threat of Unlicensed Disintegration. That's a really big blowout there if that happens.
Try to. I like it. Get this Hazaret.
I think he already has a Hazaret, so I don't think he wants another one.
Okay, yeah. Get this Hazaret out of here then.
Definitely doesn't want the land. Oh, I guess he wants the Hazaret.
We want the Hazaret.
Maybe he wants the land. I don't know.
We want one.
No, actually, so I think he wants to guarantee that he's putting a Hazaret under or a land under the Bomat Courier. But honestly, if I was Justin, I would have liked drawing the land next turn, because that ensures that you can both play and attack with Hazaret, because you can play a land, play your Hazaret, and then attack.
Hand, I think.
Yeah, you play your land, then you play your Hazaret. You have one card left in hand, and then you can attack.
Well, he has a land already in hand.
I'm just bad at this. I can't think. Bomat Courier is actually a pretty good draw here. It lets you empty out your hand entirely. It also...
Oh, Dragon Skull Summit comes in tapped?
Dragon Skull Summit. Oh, yeah, it does come in tapped right now.
Nice mana base.
Yeah, the Marty mana base is rough.
It's
like really rough.
Crew...
I mean, so we're definitely getting in here with Heart of Kieran, I think. Unless we're scared of Fatal Push.
I wouldn't be.
The real question is, are we scared of... I don't think we can be scared of Fatal Push here. Both players have a Hazaret. Hazaret can't block, I don't think.
Yeah, that...
So, but we're leaving our Hazaret back to block his Hazaret if it attacks, which it can if Patrick so decides.
Whose planes do you like better?
To me, honestly, they look the same.
All right.
I mean, I guess Justin's, but not by much.
A streamer said Justin says a tree. I mean, he's
does.
right.
That is relevant if we're playing with the card Selfie Preservation from Unstable.
You're right.
So this is... That was Patrick just cycling his Bomat Courier.
I like that.
Drew a land. No, yeah, Bomat Courier is other relevant. I expect Justin to kind of do the same here, unless he's very content with this Hazaret. He has a lot more cards, which is...
relevant.
It's relevant both in a good way and a bad way for Justin here.
He can, like, empty his hand.
He does want to be able to empty his hand.
I would have played the land if I was Justin, though.
I 100% would have played the land. Because you want to be able to get all these cards out of your hand so that you can block with your Hazaret.
So you can assume there's a land underneath the Bomat if you scryed correctly?
Yeah, but... So ooh, Settle the Wreckage. So actually it was really bad for Justin.
And then, like... I don't know. I just wanted to play the land there. If you're just...
I don't think it really matters that much. Although it does matter here because now he can't cast Settle the Wreckage. Which is kind of weird.
Can Hazaret block?
His Justin's cannot. He has 4 cards in hand.
Yeah.
Patrick's currently cannot attack, but he can remedy that if he wants to.
But it can crew the Heart of Kieran.
It can crew the Heart of Kieran, although I don't think we want to chump Heart of
No,
Heart of Kieran to chump the Hazret. That seems bad. We can use it, however, to eat a Scrappy Scrounger, which I like.
Yeah, so do I.
So Justin gonna take 6. Go. Isn't he just dead?
No.
Patrick's at 7. Like, I mean, isn't Patrick just dead?
Maybe?
Because Patrick goes to 5 here, and then he...
You might have him to braid.
No, his card is a land. His card in hand is land. Oh, God, he's 300% dead.
How much percent?
300 at least.
99?
It's like, both of these attackers are lethal.
Ah!
Yeah.
Yep, that's it.
I don't think there's any way Patrick could have changed that. He could leave the Hazret. I think he had to leave the Hazret back to block and then bluff the Abrade or Fatal Push on the Heart of Kieran. Because if you attack with both, there is absolutely no way that Justin attacks. No, if you attack with both, then Justin is 100% going to attack with both the Heart of Kieran and the Hazret. If you leave back Hazret, then he's probably still just going to attack with Heart of Kieran, but you can't beat him attacking with Heart of Kieran anyway. So you kind of have to make this narrative in Justin's heads that you have a way to kill his Heart of Kieran. It was a rough spot for Patrick. Didn't work out for him. Justin has... he's 3-1 now, so they can... He needs to win 1 more. His next 2 rounds will most likely be winning-ins, depending.
Maybe. 1 X2 might get in, right?
Right now, I'm of the opinion that at least 1 X2 is going to get in.
We'll have more
It depends. We had a unintentional draw between, obviously, the 2 blue-black control players that got paired against each other. So that could change things up.
Bernie won the game because Bernie won game 1 and they drew game 2.
Oh, Bernie won?
Yeah, because they drew game 2.
Okay. I did not realize that.
Yeah.
Well, such as control mirrors win 101.
Yep.
So yeah, that's going to be it for round 4 here. We should be back in around 15 minutes for round 5 with standings. We can see if we have win-ins next round. We should. We can see if we're going to have people double draw.
We should.
We should.
I mean, not double draw,
you might
but
have
draw.
people play because they assume X1 can get in. Being on the play in this format's very important. So they're especially with Taylor being one of the XOs playing the aggro deck, he might play to try to secure being the #1 seed.
Oh yeah.
I think the people that are XO2 should be #1 and 2 seeds anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much. You guys, we will be back. Won't be that long. We will see you, Ben. We'll be back soon.
Yeah, thank you,
Don't go
Trampoline, for the bits, by the way.